So let's begin here. Let's take a closer look at this word polity. What does polity mean? Polity is a word that essentially comes down to this. Let me distill it down to its simplest definition. Polity is all about who has the final say, the final authority to say, this is what we are going to do. That is essentially what polity is. It is how an organization is set up to make decisions. Who, at the end of the day, gets to say, this is what we're going to do. And that central idea answers a number of questions. It deals with a number of issues for us. It says who makes the final decision and who does not make the final decision. That's one of the things that it will answer for you. It will give you the qualifications of the decision makers. Biblical polity, biblical power and decision making. And when you look into the Bible, it's going to give you the qualifications of those who can make these decisions. And then it will talk about parameters and limits of the authority of those in the church. Christ gives certain principles by which the decision makers must operate, and he limits the things that they can do in his word. And then finally, it will tell you what is the role of those who do not have the final and direct authority over the decisions in the church. That is what polity is in a nutshell. Who gets to say, this is what we are going to do? Now, there is a single goal of polity. As Christ has designed this decision-making, this power structure, this polity, he has a central goal in mind, and that goal is that to ensure that the decisions made in the church are in accordance with God's will and will result in the prosperity of the people. That is the goal of polity. Polity is not like we're thinking of politics in the secular sense, where it seems that today polity is all about getting power so you can do whatever you want to do. Christ has not designed power in his church in order to accomplish the ends of those who are in power. Christ has designed polity in the church to make sure that the decisions that are made are the decisions that he approves of, that he wants made, so that the people will be favored and blessed as they go along. That is the goal of truly biblical polity, is to make sure that the decisions that we are making are lining up with those that Christ would have us to make. James mentioned it this morning. Paul said to follow me as I follow Christ. And so in a sense, polity is set up to make sure that the churches do that they follow Christ by following their leaders who are making these decisions. That's what polity is all about. That is the goal of biblical polity.